Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know that it's been hella long since my last tutorial, but I actually filmed this a few months ago and never got around to finish editing it before I went away on vacation. So if you want to know how to get this look, then just keep on watching. So the first thing I'm going to do is my brows, of course. And to do this, I'm just going to take my Anastasia Beverly Hills medium brown dip brow, and I'm using her brush number 12. Just to fill in my brows. And I've already applied a little bit of the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel before putting on the pomade. And then I'm just going to clean up my brows using my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade 20 Sand. And I'm just using a BH Cosmetics brush and this Bare Minerals concealer brush. So I always clean up the bottom part of my brows first and then I do the top part. Some people don't really like how it looks cleaning up the top part, but I find that it kind of makes it a little easier for me to have something there when I'm blending in my foundation later with a beauty blender. That way I don't have to be as careful with the beauty blender. And then moving on to the eyes, I'm going to apply my Benefit Air Patrol all over the lids and brow bone just to prime my eyes. And then I will be using the Too Faced Stardust palette, which is a collaboration with Vegas Nay. And I'm first applying the shade Chandelier with a Real Technique setting brush just to set the primer. And then I'm going in with the shade Millennial as a transition color, and I'm applying it with a Morphe E27 brush. And then I'm going to go into the shade Girls Night, and I am applying this into the crease with a Beauty Junkies, I think it's the tapered blending brush. And then I'm going to go in with the shade Double Tap, and I'm using a Morphe M441 brush, and I'm just going to put that into the crease and kind of focus it more on the outer part of the crease. So I'm just going to keep building up that shade in the crease, and you don't really have to worry about it being too messy because we can just clean it up when we do the lid space. So now I'm going to take NYX Jumbo Pencil in the shade Milk, and I'm applying it onto the lid and really cutting that crease using a BH Cosmetics brush. It doesn't have a name on it, but it's from the Pinkadot collection, I believe. And then I'm going to take ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in the shade Cheap Date, which is a really pretty glittery gold shade. And I'm just going to apply that first with my finger and then with like a synthetic brush all over that lid space. And you can see that like putting that milk down really makes it pop more. And then I'm just going to go in with a Morphe M433 brush with that double tap shade, and I'm just going to blend the crease out a little bit more. And then to prep my lashes, I'm applying my Benefit Roller Lash Mascara, and then I will be applying these Shataya Beauty Mink Lashes in the style Audrey. And then I'm just going to curl my lashes to make sure my real and my falsies are blended well together. And then I'm just going to tightline using my Urban Decay eyeliner. I don't know what shade this is. I think it's 0. And then to prep for my face, I'm first going to prime with my Nivea Men's Aftershave Balm. And for foundation, I'm using my Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation in the shade 127 and applying that all over the face with my damp beauty blender. And then to highlight and conceal, I am using my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade 10 Light and applying that underneath the eyes and then on the center of my chin, the center of my forehead, underneath the hollows of my cheeks, and on the bridge of my nose. I'm just going to press that concealer into the skin, and I'm using a Real Techniques sculpting brush, which is a really nice brush for this because it's super dense. And then I'm just going to blend that in a little bit more using my Beauty Blender underneath the eyes. Then I'm going to go into my Anastasia Beverly Hills Light Cream Contour Kit, and I am using a Sigma F77 brush to apply my cream contour. I think this is the shade Havana. I could be wrong. It might be, no, I think it's Havana. So I'm just going to apply that where I need to contour, and then I'm going to blend that into the skin with my Sigma F57 brush, I believe. I will put all the brushes down in the info bar below. And then to bake, I'm taking my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder and applying it with my Real Techniques Complexion Perfection sponge, just underneath the eyes, on the chin, and then underneath that cream contour. And then I'm just going to set the rest of my face using my Maybelline Fit Me powder. Mine's in the shade 220. And this is a brush from My Kit Co. I can't remember which brush it is, but I will put it down below. And then I'm just going to bronze up the skin using MAC's Give Me Sun and applying it with a Morphe M143 fan brush. And then to contour, I'm using the shade Java from the Anastasia Powder Contour Kit and applying that with a Morphe M405 brush. And then I'm going to take Banana and Vanilla from the Anastasia Contour Kit and just set my under eyes. And I'm using a Sigma F37 brush. I'm just going to dust away that powder and just kind of set those highlighted areas. Then to do my nose contour, I am using a Beauty Junkies Pro Crease brush, and I'm just using that same Java shade from the Anastasia Contour Kit and then cleaning it up with some banana powder. And then for blush, I'm using Wild Honey from the Becca Afterglow palette and applying it with my Morphe E4 brush. And then to finish off the eyes, I am taking a little bit of that, I think I used Girls Night. It was either Girls Night or Double Tap. It was one of the two. I probably mixed both of them. And I'm just going to smudge that underneath the eyes. And then to highlight the brow bone and the inner corners, I am using the shade Hashtag Selfie from the Stardust palette and applying it with a pencil brush. And then for my glow, I will be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Gleam Glow Kit, and I'm taking the shade Mimosa and applying it with a Morphe G23 fan brush on the high points of my cheeks. And then I'm going to use this tiny little adorable eyelash fan brush from Morphe. It's the E40, and I'm going to highlight my Cupid's bow and the tip of my nose. And then to intensify the highlight even more, I am taking the Sigma F03 brush and applying the shade Crush Pearl. And then I'm just going to apply a little bit of my Roller Lash Mascara to my bottom lashes. And I'm going to line my waterline with my NYX Wonder Pencil just to brighten up the eyes a little bit more. And then for the lips, I am using Kat Von D's Everlasting Liquid Lipstick in Lolita. And lastly, I'm just going to set my makeup using my Pixi Makeup Fixing Mist. And that is the completed look. So I hope you guys all enjoyed. Please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in my next video.